Welcome to Coruzant Technologies, home of the Digital Executive Podcast.
Welcome to the Digital Executive. Today's guest is Mehmed Tiro. Mehmed Tiro is the founder and CEO of Muftar Corp, a professional logistics management company who's always looking for a way to make a better future. Bringing his passion for technology and programming to the transportation industry, he aims to transform operational processes for truckers, shippers, carriers, and brokers by making them more efficient and providing real-time access to loads. He's building a platform that offers parties in the transportation industry a full suite of tools to help them with their day-to-day operations, including load management services, accounting tools to monitor invoices, and more. A more efficient supply chain means faster movement of goods, which is certainly something positive in a post-pandemic world. Well, good afternoon, Mehmed. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And thank you again for making the time. We traverse the globe, as I tell my audience every time we have a podcast. But today we are still here in the United States, but we have this unique opportunity to, again, interview you, share your story out with our global audience. So thanks again, Mehmed. We're going to jump right into these questions here. So you've got quite the career in technology, business, marketing. You're an entrepreneur. Now you're the founder and CEO of Muftar Corp. Could you share with our audience the secret to your career growth and what inspires you?
Yeah, certainly. When it comes to my career, it's always been about education. So I try to avoid pretending like I know everything. That's the fastest way for me to fail. The world is constantly evolving. So if I'm telling myself that I know everything already, I'm never going to evolve with the world. The world's going to move forward and it's going to leave me behind. As far as what inspires me, it's all about helping people, making the world a better place, giving those who are smaller edge.
Thank you. I appreciate the share. And I know that everybody has their own way, their own secret sauce, their ingredients that they use to get inspired or really move their goals forward. So thank you, Mehmed. Mehmed, we're going to switch gears. We're going to talk about kind of your story a little bit in your platform and how you ended up where you did today. But you've got an unconventional career. You haven't gone to school, stepping away from the family business for a while. You actually ended up coming back to the industry, transportation, right? That you thought you had left. So what problem, I should say, did you find a solution for?
Well, I'm pretty big into tech. I noticed that there was a lot of issues with the family business. The family business is trucking. And with my tech background, my parents kind of told me you should just focus on technology. That should be your sole focus. You shouldn't get in this industry. But I found that I could still do technology in that same industry. And so that's what I aimed for. I aimed to help smaller businesses by providing them with a technology that would allow them to leverage their business so they can improve upon their overall performance. They won't have to hire more people for that performance. Cost is very affordable as compared to a lot of these other competitors that we might have in the industry. And it's just a stepping stone to a smaller business growing to something much larger.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And it's interesting how you kind of came full circle working in the family business, went back to school. You know, your parents are looking out for you and they're, your best interest, of course. And then you kind of ended up back in the business, so to speak. So thank you. Now, Mehmed, we're going to switch gears a little bit. We are a technology podcast platform. We talk about emerging tech. So we want to ask you, are you leveraging any new or emerging technologies in your business? And if not, maybe you found a cool tool or app you could share with us.
Absolutely. Yeah. We use artificial intelligence. We've been working with ChatGPT. We've created our own little software called Muftar GPT that helps keep track of all the operations of your business at a glance so you don't have to. And it puts all the most important aspects of your business in front of you so you always have the best business decisions to be made based off of a smart tool that's already keeping track of it all.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I think everybody, I would say my last 30 podcasts, I think with maybe exception of a couple, have brought up ChatGPT. And of course, I use it as well. It does so many things for you. And I think life in some ways will get easier, but I think we'll get more competitive now because we have a machine that will do a lot of the repetitive, mundane work where we can all focus on some of those bigger level tasks. And in our cases, like entrepreneurs, sales and marketing maybe, right? So I appreciate your use case as far as ChatGPT and what you're doing with your business. So thank you. Mehmed, last question. Could you share something from your career experience that would be helpful for those looking to grow their career in either tech or entrepreneurship?
When it comes to actually growing your career, it's not really easy for me to say that it's like a one size fits all. But what worked for me was watching YouTube videos and reading books on the knowledge that I really wanted to learn, but applying that knowledge to turn it into experience. I feel that a lot of people tend to just read a book and think that they know everything now, when the reality is you should read the book and apply it for that to actually gain that experience. Otherwise, you don't really have anything realistically. And it wasn't until I actually applied my knowledge of technology and marketing and all these different things that I've been involved in that I actually realized what works and what doesn't work for me. I feel like different things work for different people. There is another major thing that's helped me, and that was that every time I failed, instead of deciding to give up, I would try it again or try something else and just keep on trying and learning and doing different things. But the major aspect of it was pivoting. I've noticed that a lot of people that I've met in entrepreneurship, they tend to build a plan and they stick to the plan no matter what happens. But the reality of life is things happen that might change and alter those plans and just render your plan not as good as it initially was. So it's important to pivot when the timing is right.
Thank you. And a lot of it is trial and error sometimes, and time and a place to be focused and stick to the plan versus looking out ahead and seeing the landscape change and being able to pivot in a moment's notice. I do appreciate what you've shared with us today. And we have a lot of technologists and entrepreneurs in our audience. So again, some gems that they could take away. And Mehmed, it was a pleasure having you on today. And I look forward to speaking with you real soon.
Awesome. Pleasure being here, Brian. Thank you.
Bye for now.